this is Joyce from Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm. I have a brand new recipe that we're going to try out today, so stick around. Hello, and welcome to Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm YouTube channel. We're taking a break, as you can see, from working on the high tunnel, removing all the snow, which is a good thing. And in the meantime, we're going to put together this recipe. I've never tried this recipe, but I'm going to try it now. Larry and I are trying to incorporate more vegetables into our diet, more greens, and we're going to make a pork tenderloin today. We don't use or cook a lot of pork, but this is one of the recipes that sounded really good, and I've never tried it, but I'm going to try it today, and I wanted to share it with you. This recipe is called Slow Cooker Pork Tenderloin with Honey Balsamic Glaze. I'm going to first read to you the ingredients, and then we're going to get started mixing the ingredients. First we have, this is a 1 pound pork tenderloin, and then we have, in this plate, there's a teaspoon of garlic powder, there's a teaspoon of dried parsley, half a teaspoon of salt. I use this sea salt, and we've got a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and a half a teaspoon of salt. Also we have here in this plate 1/4 teaspoon of paprika and 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. Now, as far as the salt and pepper, you can season it, according to your taste. I use a little bit more salt. Instead of a half a teaspoon of salt, I'm using a teaspoon of salt and about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now, over here we have, let's see, we have the chicken broth. We have 1/3 cup of the chicken broth, and then we have 2 tablespoons of honey. Then we have 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, and also added in here is a tablespoon of ketchup and 2 teaspoons here of cornstarch. Now, in this bowl, we're going to whisk together the broth. Add that all in there. Then add your honey to your broth. Get that all out. And then we're going to add the balsamic vinegar and the ketchup. It's combined in this container together. I love balsamic vinegar. It's got a really, really good flavor, and it smells really good too. I love the smell of it. Also, we add in the cornstarch. Mix that up real good. Get that nice and mixed up. You want to get your cornstarch mixed up really good. So just stir that a little bit. Okay. Now, we're going to mix into this little bowl all of your spices, your garlic, your parsley, your salt, your pepper, your paprika, and your onion powder. And then you're just going to mix that up real good. This is going to be your rub for your roast. This is a real simple recipe. The longest part, which is not a long part, but it's just getting all your spices and your ingredients together. The recipe is fairly easy. And I actually didn't have to go out and buy anything. I had everything I needed right here at home. Right here in the cupboard. Okay, once you mix this up, you want to take it, sprinkle it onto your pork tenderloin and rub it in really good. And you rub it on all sides, the top, turn it, rub it in really good. And again, remember, this is only a pound, and that's all the recipe calls for, just a pound of pork tenderloin. Make sure you get it all over each side. Flip it over. and we'll put the rest on the bottom. Rub that in really good. Okay, now pick up any of the little rest of it that's laying on the plate. Now, Larry will follow me. I'm going to take this over to the slow cooker, and you simply pour that into your slow cooker. I love the smell of it. I can smell the sauces, the spices. Okay, put that in there. And then Larry will come over here. We're going to take this, take this with me, and you simply place the pork loin right down in the center. Now, you can cook this for 1.5 to 2 hours on high, or you can cook it for 4 hours on low. Either way, it should turn out the same. And I'm going to let this cook, then I'll get back with you to show you what to do with your pork loin after you finish cooking it, and then also to show you the size that we're adding to the dinner. Okay, this is the finished product. This is the pork tenderloin, and we're going to take it out and cut it up and let you see what the finished product looks like. Be right back. He's not in the picture. Okay, this is the finished product. And this pork tenderloin turned out really nice and juicy, and the gravy, au jus as they call it, turned out really nice too. And this is the finished product, so if you want to try the recipe, you will find it listed below. Thank you and have a great day.